Welcome, Kumas, to another reaction. You're here with Kuma. This time I'm doing something a little bit different because I realized a lot of you in the Discord might be Marvel fans as much as you are anime fans and gaming fans. So this time I'm going to react to the Marvel Infinity Wars trailer. Now, while I am not the biggest Marvel fan in the world, I have watched several movies. One of my favorites is obviously Deadpool because it's my style of humor. It's got guns. It's got action. It just works. I watched it in the cinema. It was one of the most entertaining movies of the year for me. I actually did also watch Age of Ultron in the cinema, but I did not watch the first Avengers movie in the cinema. Other than that, I haven't really watched that many Marvel movies. I haven't even made it past halfway on Guardians of the Galaxy. I've only seen... what's his name? Iron Man, the first movie. I haven't seen the second or the third. I haven't even touched the Thor movies, even though I'm an Aussie. I know that's horrible, but I haven't. So I sort of do enjoy the Marvel movies, but if you asked me to sort of put them in the chronological order of the Marvel timeline, and yes, there is one, I'm afraid I would fail that, every single time. So... that's the thing. I mean, I did watch Captain America Winter Soldier, but I sort of had to do that because it was part of my job when I was living at university and there was a Marvel movie night. So I had to watch the first and the second movie that night, and it was my job to sort of source the movies, so I had to sort of run around, get the DVDs. So that's kind of the only reason I watched the Captain America ones. But truth be told, I did watch the TV show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but that was mostly because I sort of like Hydra more than anyone else. I kind of always root for the antagonists because at the end of the day, if they're not cool, it's gonna suck anyway. So when you have a really good antagonist, it always works. And that's the reason why I loved Age of Ultron, because Ultron was just... he was just cool. Okay, I'm digressing. Let's just watch the trailer and then we can have this discussion. All right, let's just get started. I'm sorry.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
I don't even recognize those two.
To see if we could become something more.
Don't recognize those ones.
They needed us. We could fight the battles
that they never could.
Oh, she's a blonde now. Okay. That's something. Unless I'm mistaking her for someone else, which would be awkward. I'm definitely a little behind on the characters, but okay.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same.
So he got an erection?
Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Okay, so Loki's in this one. I like that.
Evacuate the city.
And Spiderman was finally freed from Sony.
And get this man a shield.
Mana Shield! Oh, as a Warcraft player, I like the sound of that. Well, Iron Man bulked up a bit. And Thor got a haircut.
One considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
Yeah, I know about that gauntlet. Ooh, and that's a bit OP if he's got 2 gems. And Captain America grew a beard. That's something. Infinity War, hosted on planet Earth.
Who the hell are you guys?
Wait, don't tell me Thor pulled an Odin and took his eye out in exchange for wisdom. Okay, I'm taking that based off Norse mythology, not Marvel story, but, like, was that Thor at the end that he just lost an eye, like Odin? Don't tell me he lost it in a war or something, because Thor is OP as shit. If he got his ass kicked by someone and lost an eye, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. But yeah, as you can see, I'm a little bit behind when it comes to characters. There were a few characters in there I never saw before. I mean, I recognized some of them from the original Avengers movie and the second Avengers movie, but the other ones, yeah. Where's Deadpool in this one? Why, he was too much of a smartass, so he wasn't invited to the party? I mean, come on. I'll be honest with you guys. If there is Deadpool in the movie, I would watch it just for Deadpool, just because, like, I know, right? He's relatable to me, all right? He's a smartass, he's got attitude, and he gives 0 Fs, and that's what it's all about. So, to me, if Deadpool's in a movie, I would watch it just for that. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch Deadpool in 4D in Japan. I wasn't there while it was screening. It would have been awesome to watch Deadpool, and every single time there's blood splatter on the screen, you get a splash of water in your face, and that would have just been sick. But unfortunately, us being Australia, we don't even have 4D. But yeah. Anyways, the one thing I do like is that the actor for Iron Man, I'm sorry I forgot the name, but I've got massive respect for him because I remember that it was either during Avengers or Avengers 2, he was the most expensive actor, and so they said, look, because of our budget, we can't pay the rest of the cast because you're so expensive. And then he just sort of said, well, take it out of my salary, so, you know, the other actors in the movie could get a better salary, because after Iron Man, you know, his pay was through the roof. So I really do respect that. I don't know if he had to do that for this movie, but I do know he did it for a few films so they could actually afford to pay the other actors. I've got a lot of respect for anyone that does that. And, you know, being from humble beginnings, he really had to claw his way to where he is today. From my understanding, he had a drug habit, which he had to break and battle. He was struggling to get movie roles, and he was working for next to nothing. So, you know, when he kind of goes to the top and doesn't act like a dick about it, and actually treats other actors with respect and kindness, I rate that. I rate that. So, mad respect for that. And I also know that the actor for Captain America takes on a lot of budget movies that probably won't, you know, even break even in the box office. But he does them because he actually enjoys, you know, those type of projects, and he won't actually take up work unless he enjoys the project. So I sort of respect that at the same time, because it gives a lot of, you know, up-and-coming directors and screenwriters, you know, a chance to get some exposure, because you've got someone like, you know, him acting in the movie, and he's not asking you for an arm and a leg to act in it. So, you know, mad respect for that. And I'm sure the other cast members, you know, I'm not as familiar with them as with these two, but I'm sure they're not bad either. Otherwise, you know, why would these two, you know, hang around with them? But, you know, would I watch this movie in the cinema? It would depend. I'm not the biggest fan of Spider-Man, just because they've had so many re-releases. I know Sony owned Spider-Man and they couldn't use him in the original Avengers. I remember all the memes, alright? I was part of it, you know. Spider-Man joined the Akatsuki and all that. I don't know if I'll have the meme somewhere in my folders. Not the biggest fan of Spider-Man. Not really the biggest fan of the other ones. I do like Loki, just because he's a bit of a smartass. And any sort of character that is a bit of a smartass, I'm always a fan of, because he makes me laugh. So, he's in the movie, so, you know, it's going well, but if Deadpool's in the movie, you've got a tick, and I'll watch it in the cinema straight away. But, you know, maybe that's a reveal for the second trailer. I know some of you guys probably already know the story for the movie and everything like that, so forgive me that I don't. But I do know a little bit from what I've seen on Facebook posts, what I've seen from people chatting on the Discord and whatnot. I am familiar with that gauntlet. My extent of knowledge for the gauntlet is essentially, if you've got all the gems, a little bit like Del Toro's belt, it's OP as shit, and you could probably kill everyone. So him having 2 gems, one being from the forehead of that guy from the second Avengers movie, means it's kind of got powered up, and it kind of means it could probably kick everyone's ass. So I'm guessing that's the story of this movie. That's a good sale, but at the same time, Deadpool is Deadpool. So if they could sweeten the pot and put Deadpool in the movie, well, they can't put him in the movie now, but like if someone comes out and tells me that Deadpool is in the movie, chances are I would watch it. But knowing, you know, PR the way that it is, you don't kind of blow your best material in the first trailer. You know, you give everyone a teaser, you give everyone one trailer, and then, you know, when everyone's already hyped, you slam it, you know, you slam the hammer on the nail in the second or third trailer where you show even more characters. And being an Avengers movie, there's like a dozen, 24, you know, different characters from different storylines. But come on, guys. Like, do you guys know if Deadpool's in the movie? Because if Deadpool's in the movie, I'm going to watch it in the cinema. If Deadpool's not in the movie, you know, they got to make the sale on other points. Because Deadpool's awesome, right? Wait. Oh, yeah, I remember. They're like, Deadpool, be an Avenger. Is like, no, fuck you. So, maybe he's not. But Deadpool is immortal, right? Like, I know they have a few immortals there, but, like, Deadpool's in... You know what I mean? Like, how can you say no to Deadpool? I mean, when the whole planet's going to shit, I'm pretty sure Deadpool would get involved, right? Like, you know what I mean? I'm hoping Deadpool's in it. Oh, crap, I haven't watched the second Deadpool movie or trailer for it. I just remembered. See what I mean by me being a shitty Marvel fan? Like, I'm a fan, in a way, of a few movies and characters, but I'm not, like, a hardcore fan. So, don't get upset with me. Like, I'm doing this reaction for you guys. But if you did enjoy it, I would appreciate it if you share it with your friends. I did just get fiber optic, which means I'm kind of on that weird place right now where I've just graduated university. I'm getting my certificate in 2018 around February and March at my graduation ceremony. And then I'm kind of in the process of, will I be able to do YouTube part-time or can I do it full-time? So if you guys do really like the content that I put out and would really like to see more of it, do subscribe, do share with your friends because that will help me. And if we grow it, you know, to a size where I can do it part-time, that's going to be awesome. If not, I might have to cut back on the number of videos I do on the gaming channel and this channel when, you know, I start working. But, like, if it goes apeshit massive and I can do it full-time, then you don't have to worry about it. I can do 14 videos a week. But, you know, this being the way it is. So if you did enjoy it, I would appreciate it if you subscribe, you like it, you hit me up in the comments section, and you share with your friends. I know I'm asking a lot, but, you know, I'm kind of in that odd space right now where my costs have gone up because I'm paying double now for my internet because of the fiber optic. And, you know, I got to see what's going to happen because if I start working a full-time job, I might not have enough time to, you know, make as many videos as I currently do. But if I can do it part-time, that's going to be awesome. And if I do end up doing it full-time, that's just going to be freaking amazing. But that's, you know, not even in the scope of realism right now. But if it happens, I would be unbelievably happy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this trailer. If you can answer my questions in the comment section below, I would appreciate it. Is Deadpool going to be in this one? I might have to finish. Give me a recommendation for a good Marvel movie for me to watch. As you know, I haven't really watched a lot of them, but give me a recommendation for one. Give me your recommendation of the best Marvel movie I should watch. I've told you guys what I've seen, so give me a recommendation. Come on, give me a recommendation. And if you see someone that gave a good recommendation, thumbs it up so it can kind of go to the top. Otherwise, we might have like 100 comments of, you know, different movies. I'm going to be like, which one? But if there's like one movie that has a lot of thumbs up and it's at the top of the comment list, chances are I'm probably going to try that one. So if someone has a good recommendation, make sure you thumbs it up. Make sure you comment on it so it gets bumped up. And as always, till next time, Ninja Kuma out. Bye!
The blood under the fingernails of our victim, John Kramer's jigsaw killer.
That's impossible.
God damn it! I'm already getting, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, boss.